Monostar.
Some days feel strange. The morning is clearly bright, yet my mind feels as if it stayed behind in a dim corner. The light outside is sharp, but my gaze arrives a beat too late. The shadow isn't wrong. It simply feels like a place I'm not meant to stay for long. A vague, unsettled place. There are days when the mind moves slower than the body. My hands hold a cup of coffee, but my heart is still standing in the middle of yesterday's conversation. My steps move forward, yet my awareness remains paused somewhere else. We all know days like this. And in those moments, we often ask, why do I feel like this? Was it the lack of sleep? Stress? Just a mood swing? The weather? Hormones? Something I ate? But beneath all those surface reasons, there is usually a deeper pattern at work. A quiet sense of being slightly out of place. A small shift in position. As if I stepped one pace to the side of my own center. Not stolen. Not forgotten. Not caused by any dramatic event. Simply an inner order that has been gently rearranged. Almost imperceptibly. As if someone entered my room and moved the furniture by just an inch. Everything is still there, yet nothing feels quite the same. I call this the theft of the self. Not a grand philosophical idea, but a quiet, deeply human moment that happens in everyday life. Unseen, but undeniably real. It happens when someone else's voice enters before my own. You should be like this. This is the right answer. Everyone does it this way. When those voices echo louder than the voice inside me. When other people's standards hold more weight than my own. The expectations of social media. The hopes of family. The eyes of society. When the voice saying you must live like this starts moving ahead of my inner breath. Without noticing, the heart steps back from its seat. At first, it feels like a small compromise. Just today. Only this time. It's nothing. But small compromises stack on top of one another. And one day, I can't quite tell where I'm standing anymore. I can't distinguish what I want from what others expect. My own intentions become hard to hear. We often call this belief. Or conviction. And it was never bad. In the beginning, belief was a fence to protect us, the mark left on the path so we wouldn't lose ourselves in an uncertain world. This much, I must keep. This is my principle. This is who I am. It defined us. And for a time, it truly kept us safe. But belief shifts over time. A wall that once protected us can slowly become a door that does not open. A principle that once guided us can turn into a fence that restricts us. The moment I'm this kind of person becomes, I must only live this way. The moment this feels right becomes, everything else is wrong. From then on, we see only the waves. Waves of emotion. Waves of fear. Waves of expectation. The waves are always moving, arriving, receding, arriving again. They never rest. And if we look only at the waves, we cannot help but move with them. The waves never stop. As long as we watch them, they keep creating more waves. And, in that motion, it becomes difficult to see the light. The waves are too loud, too tall, too fast. So, we lose sight of the light. Or more accurately, we do not lose it. We simply cannot see it. Light has always been here. It is here now. But it is too bright, too honest, too quiet for us to look at for long. Light hides nothing, filters nothing. When we stand before it, everything we build becomes transparent. The stories we crafted, the identities we shaped, the defenses we held, all of it becomes clear. So we create a shade in front of the light. I call this shade belief. A small shelter the heart creates to catch its breath. A tiny awning in front of a too bright sun, a place to let the eyes rest. Staying in that shade is natural, sometimes necessary, human. No one can be transparent all the time. No one can stand fully in the light every day. We are human, and so we need shade. But if we stay in that shade too long, we distance ourselves from our true seat. Shade becomes home. A temporary shelter becomes a permanent residence. Defense becomes a way of life. And slowly, we forget that outside the shade, light still exists. But then, a moment comes. No one knows when. It simply arrives. Quietly. Gently. Without fanfare. We lift our head from inside the shade. Because our heart has grown steady enough to notice the light again. Because the need to run has softened. Because the inner noise has quieted. And in that moment, we realize, I have never been missing. Nothing was stolen. Nothing was taken. The self was always there, simply curled up. Simply holding its breath for a while. Belief was only a marker left along the path, not a home to live in forever. The fence was trying to protect us, not imprison us. The shade was trying to give us rest, not hide us. And now, their role is complete. So the shelter we built, the shade of belief, begins to dissolve on its own, when the heart is ready. We do not need to force it. We do not need to reject it. We do not need to fight it. It simply stops being necessary. Like morning mist disappearing as the sun rises. No one pushes it away. No one gathers it up. It just fades when the time is right. And then, something soft and astonishing happens. I return to myself. To the original seat. Where light already shines. Where no one asks for proof. Where existing is enough. Where questions are not required. Where answers do not matter. A place where being here is already complete. In that seat, the theft ends. And existence quietly becomes itself again. No more striving to become someone. No more effort to prove anything. Just accepting that I am here. And that is enough. The entire process happens without a sound. Like breathing finding its rhythm again. Like waves becoming calm. Like dawn opening its light. Just as you are sitting quietly now. Just as your breath rises and falls without effort. Just as you are already here. Now, your silence remains. Inside that silence, you may come to know the light was always there. And you were always there too, and somewhere within this quiet, another doorway may begin to open. The silence is not the end. It is a doorway the heart learns to enter.